What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. If it is your first time touching down on this channel, we talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. And today we are getting into Supreme Week 7. Now, I do try to come to you guys with weekly drop videos, so if that is something that you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. It really does help the channel. Now, if you ask me, this week is kind of dry, but there is at least one piece worth talking about, so let's roll right into it. You already know the routine. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the Supreme page right over here so that you can see what I'm talking about as I'm talking about it. Let's get into it. To start off the week, we have the Supreme and Vanson collaboration. Now, this jacket is not a lot of people's taste from what I've been hearing and seeing. I think that they had a really solid jacket. Like the base, that nylon jacket is really dope, but it's the letters that are throwing me off, and I think what's throwing a lot of people off. That multicolored lettering that says Supreme just kind of makes it look like alphabet soup. It looks a little childish. This jacket will be coming in a red, and on the red version of the jacket, the letters are black, gray, and white, which is a little cleaner, but I honestly don't think that it's worth the hefty price tag that will be attached to it. It won't be as expensive as if this jacket were leather because it is a nylon jacket, but I still just don't see myself paying for it, and I feel like this is a piece that's gonna sit for a while. What is leather, however, is the Vanson messenger bag that we'll be seeing. That's all over cowhide leather. Same opinion. The letters make it look a little bit childish, so this is a pass for me. The whole collection's a pass. But I also think that this piece is going to sit, so I wouldn't recommend trying to resell either of those items, especially because they'll already be pretty expensive. Moving on, we have the Animals hooded sweatshirt. Now, this sweater, I actually like the artwork. I like the animals. I like the border on the bottom of the sweater and the cuffs. However, I just feel like they did too much. Like, had they dialed it back and maybe used less creatures, like, do they really need to be all over the front, back, and the sleeves? It just looks very, very busy. The colors that it's coming in are not really doing it for me. I feel the same about this hoodie as I do the Vanson collaboration. They had good pieces. It was just the execution that just fell through. We'll also be seeing the pants. Now, the pants I think look a little bit better. You have the faces of the creatures going down the legs, and then you have that smoky font once again that says Supreme on one of the legs. Now, I feel like the pants would make a nice fit. That gray and purple pair I could definitely see wearing on a cozy day, but I don't think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it this week. Not for the personal, and I don't think that these pieces are going to be particularly hot for resale. Supreme will also be dropping this digital logo tracksuit. Now, here's the track jacket. I don't like this set. I feel like the Supreme in that digital font going down the sleeve just doesn't work on this jacket and pants. The font is like very skinny, so it looks out of place on the sleeve like that. I feel like this font will work better on hoodies and things like that, but this track jacket, it ain't it. In terms of like rainwear, if you really need a rain jacket and a Supreme rain jacket at that, there's much better options if you're looking for a rain jacket, track jacket, whatever the case may be. And of course, we'll be seeing the bottoms as well and the matching colors. Same thing, I just feel like the font is very skinny and it kind of makes it look out of place on these pieces. Supreme will be dropping 3 shirts this week, and I kind of feel the same way about all of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you, and then at the end I will just say how I feel about like all of them together. So the first one is this painted logo short sleeve shirt. It will be dropping in these 3 colors here. If anything, I think that lighter one will be kind of cool for summertime if you do decide to cop for the personal. Then we have the gradient tee, the cotton mesh gradient tee. It will be coming in these 5 colors. I don't really feel like the gradient colors and the shirt colors that they picked match well. If anything, they clash, but to each his own. And lastly, we have the Inertia script short sleeve top, which will be coming in these 5 colors here. I like the white and like lime green, and I also like the yellow with the baby blue. Now, if you're looking to resell, I wouldn't recommend picking up any of these 3 shirts just because there's been better shirts that dropped previous weeks, and there will be better shirts to drop in the weeks ahead. So I would hold on to my money and not pick up any of these 3 shirts, but let's move on to the rest of the week. And it's time to get into the piece that people want to see the most this week, and that is the Motion logo hooded sweatshirt. Now, I think that the sweatshirt is pretty cool. I'm gonna say that off rip. I think it's a dope logo. I think that the colors that is coming in are very clean colors. You can't go wrong with any of these. I will say, however, I would have really liked to see the Motion logo embroidered instead of printed, because it is printed on these sweatshirts. If you're thinking about picking this piece up for resale, you'll definitely make some money, but just be careful and make sure that you're actually quick enough to cop this piece, because there's going to be a lot of people going for it on Thursday. So if you're not quick enough, you might want to go with an option that I'll be talking about a little later in this video. Now we are going to get into these hats, and the first one is the Raffia Camp Cap. Now I usually suggest picking up 6-panel hats because there are definitely diehard Supreme fans out there who just love to buy hats, and they will pay resale. However, for the resale, don't pick up this piece. I just don't think it's going to be to a lot of people's taste. The woven is not very breathable, and I feel like it's just a lazy hat on Supreme's part, so I would stay away from this one for the resale. Also dropping this week is this tank 5-panel, and it basically just has an image of a tank and it says Supreme. It's clean and it's coming in some pretty okay colors. Now if your copying skills are pretty slow, if you're on the slower end and maybe you don't cop Supreme often, I would say you can pick up this hat for resale and make about between $20 and $40 over resale. I don't see it going any higher than that. But if you're on the slower side of your copying skills, then this is a piece that you might want to pick up and make some lunch money. Now a hat that I would recommend picking up for the personal and for resale is this suede 6-panel. I think that lilac color and the pale green goes off. I've really been into the lilacs this spring, summer. I don't know why. I kind of just pick a color and I'm focused on it for a while. And lilac, purple, wine, that's my color right now for some reason. Now in addition to that Motion logo sweatshirt that everyone is so excited for, we're also going to be getting the Motion logo beanie. Now this is the piece that I was talking about earlier. If you're a little bit slower in copying, you can definitely go for the beanie first instead of the sweatshirt to make some money on the resale, because these beanies will definitely resell well. For me personally, I'm not going to cop it for the personal just because it's not beanie weather right now, and I want to definitely try and go for the sweatshirt first and then swing back around for that suede 6-panel if I can. That's my personal plan for Thursday, but if you're a bit slower, you should definitely try and go for the beanie first. Another beanie releasing that I think is kind of slept on is this splatter dyed beanie. So I feel like this one's going to be popular next fall when fall comes back around. So if you have the money to hold, I would cop one of these and just hold on to it, wait until fall comes around, and then try to sell it, because you'll definitely be able to make a little bit of money. Now the accessories are a lot of people's favorite part, but the accessories this week kind of let me down. I'm not a bike rider, so this one here, the Supreme bike helmet, is definitely not doing it for me. But again, that's because I don't ride bikes. So if you're someone who rides a bike and you are actually going to use this helmet, then you might be super excited about it. I can see how the design is like pretty cool. You have Supreme written all over it, and then you have a box logo there on the side kind of. It's a pretty cool helmet. I just don't ride a bike, so there's no reason for me to pick it up unless it was to resell, and I can definitely see these helmets having some resale value depending on the price. If the price is way too high for a bike helmet, or what people are willing to pay for a bike helmet, definitely be careful. So peep the price before you go ahead and cop this one for the resale. Now Supreme does lighters all the time and they always resell well. However, depending on the color, the lighter can do like exceptionally well. This is not one of those lighters. It's a fun piece, I think, for Supreme collectors to pick up, and if you collect Supreme accessories, to add to your collection. But do I see it reselling exceptionally well? You know, is it going to reach like the glow-in-the-dark Zippo lighter prices? I don't think so. Are you going to be able to resell this for 70 bucks? I don't think so. But it is a cool little fun piece for your collection, and you might be able to make a couple of dollars on it. And that is about it for Supreme Week 7. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. It really does help the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.